Now then, I'm back. I'm at City Road, and one thing where I do normally come when I'm here, if I get a chance like I have done today, is memorial place, Sheffield Blitz. So in this garden, I think there's 134 people died as a result enemy bombing. So this is it, and it's in City Road, and not many people, I don't think many people actually come. Nah, there was a pub called I think Marples in town, and it got a direct tip. It was full of people, and they never got all bodies out. In fact, they had to put quick lime in to obviously cover the smell up. Terrible, absolutely terrible. I go out here, that's it. That's what we're looking for. Sheffield Blitz, 12th to 15th of December 1940. And 134 citizens in a communal grave. Names are recorded. Died by enemy action. Unbelievable, isn't it? 134 people in that circle. So they were all overgrown, and thanks to Mick Kerrigan, who not many people know this, he's manager here, and a good few years since now this were all falling down. All these were all hanging off, these topping stones. And before Mick was manager, he used to spend time in here putting it back together to some sort of order. He were just, well, I said just, he were a bereavement officer then. He weren't just a bereavement officer because they were important. But yeah, Mick used to spend his dinner times and that coming down here and tidying it up. He's since become manager at cemetery, and he makes sure that all this is looked after. That's our local cemetery, City Road Cemetery. I've just been up there to see Luke, a kiddo off at Woodthorpe who I looked after. It's his birthday on Sunday, so I've just been and had a few minutes with Luke up there, because Matt has done it. It matters. This matters and all. Look at the state of this grass. Look at this. Why on earth don't they come and get this cut? It's unreal. At least this has been cut round here, which I'm happy about. I'm not going to start mourning because it's not place to be mourning, is it? What am I doing in City Road? Well, I've just been to a funeral. Does that sound strange? I'm an undertaker. Of course I've been to a funeral. So, been to Walt's funeral, a guy who we've looked after. Lad from down at Bayton, lovely bloke. And I didn't want to go on service. I didn't want to be like part at court age. I wanted to go because Walt knew my family. I wanted to go and pay my respects throughout service, and it was a lovely service. In fact, I've got an order of service, Walt's order of service. So that's the guy. You'll be able to see that there. Walter Collins, 1956 to 2024. He was a character, an absolute diamond. I met him on a couple of occasions, and he used to say that doing my funeral, and he used to say, I don't want it to go anywhere, Walt. That's my old truck. I love it. Mind you, at least heater works in it. And I've got more than 1K for it. Some people don't even have heaters or Ks, do they? What's a good bloody wish? What a lovely day. I could spend all day in here, seriously. I could spend all day, I love it. What a shame about this whole... It's not so much it's neglected, it's families have gone. There's nobody left to tend them, is there? What a shame. But it wouldn't hurt to cut grass, would it? Let's be right about it. That's not groundsman's fault, by the way. I'm not having a go at groundsmen. There's only an handful of them and they've got so much to bloody do, it's impossible. But I thought, while I'm here, I've got my GoPro and I'll put something on. Go and have a fag and all. A new one. Bit of a sombre, solemn day. I've just seen Stuart and his good lady Diane. That's John Burkles' son. John's a bloody diamond. Everybody knows him in Sheffield. He's called Man with Pram. Old John. Let me take my phone out of there. Put it in there. Taking my coat off because I'm warm. So, it's getting windy, so I'm going to get back in car. Hang my coat up in a minute, just give me a sec. So, right. Just had a chat to John, what do you call him? Stuart. I have to climb up into this bloody thing, seriously. There we go, put that here. My things fall off, my stand for it. Got a call to car place and get a stand, some glue or something to stick it down on. Right down a bit, that's better. Right, I'm going. I'll post this in a bit. What day is it? It's Tuesday. Tuesday 23rd of July and it's 11:48. So let me just pull this car back because there's an old guy walking down, and although it's a road it's not right wide. Most of the roads in, oh it's going on there now, most of the roads are made for horse and carriages in cemeteries. They're not actually built for our type of vehicles today. In fact, it's awkward getting hearses and limousines up some of the roads. Let me show you Memorial Garden from this side. I know, don't be screaming your tits off, he's driving while he's holding camera. I'm only showing you that, Memorial Garden. So that's it. I don't think you can even see it, I'll come back to me. Look how narrow that road is today. Oh. Tiny. This is main carriageway. Goes back out at cemetery, back door. Back gate. Put it back there a minute. Put my seatbelt on or you'll all be screaming, he ain't got his seatbelt on. I know. So, anyway. We've got an arrangement to go to up at near Cross, Ecclesfield, just on edge. I'm thinking of opening a bloody office up there. I'm always up there. I'm looking for a shop at the moment up towards Ecclesfield way. So I think there's scope. That's what I think. You never know, do you? Anyway, that's about me done. I'm going to show you this church. Now this is Catholic, old Catholic burial chapel. Watch this now, give me a second. Look at state of that. Look at state of that. The old cemetery, Catholic burial chapel. Isn't it a shame? It only holds about 30 people, it's tiny inside, but it shouldn't be in that state. That's where all priests are buried. There. Monsignor Kilgannon is not in there, thank God. Monsignor Kilgannon's lovely. He's the Mother of God. He'll probably go back to Ireland. Canon McGillicuddy is in there. He's in there. He was my priest when I was a kid. St. Teresa's. I remember I went to his funeral. I'd have been about 7 or 8 years old. It's a Catholic section on that side. And these are all Catholics. That side's Protestant side. But these are all Catholics. My mate's buried down there. I went to school with him, Richard McNally. He died when I was at school. We were in the same class together. He used to wear one of these like leather jackets with all white fur inside it. Had a brain tumour and passed away when I was 14. Never got my head round it. Just crazy. But his grave's just down there. There's a picture of him on grave with his school tie on, shirt and tie, uniform. So I'm going to go and I'm going to nip down and see Richard, but before I do I'll say goodbye to you. He won't believe this, internet and all that. We were lucky to have a bloody calculator in them days. Never mind internet and mobile phones and that. God, how things has changed if they come back and saw how it's progressed. But not in a good way, if you know what I mean. Not in a good way. Right, everybody. Thanks for pressing subscribe. Thanks for liking. Thanks for leaving me a comment. I'm Mick Fogg and I'm not up in my farm in North Yorkshire. I'm at City Road in Sheffield, working for a living. Look after yourselves and have a good day. Be nice.